this had to happen the way that it's happened in order for evil to be fully exposed. And it's still not fully exposed, even though here we are, what is it? It's August 25th, 2023. Donald Trump was arrested last night in Fulton County, Georgia. They took his mugshot, which is badass, man. This is all God's plan. I mean, this is all God's plan. In my humble opinion, or my never to be humble opinion, God chose Donald John Trump, to lead America back to him. But we're going to have to be squeezed so hard through the sieve so that the evil can be crushed, can be pushed away. We have to go through that. And it sucks and it's terrible, but it's also so exciting. It's terribly exciting. It's a terribly fantastic time that we're living in, that God's allowing us to live in. God's allowing us to see America that was going under the auspices of the enemy, of the evil ones, and God will prevail, and he is prevailing because we're seeing it all exposed. And this indictment and this arrest, 100%, as much as it does break our hearts to see it, it has to be that way. And Donald Trump knows that. David was chosen as a young man at that time that he would eventually be the king, right? In between the time that he was chosen, he freaking killed, he murdered a Philistine, right? Now, it was for his people, it was for his tribe, but he was a murderer. Who would have ever voted him in as king? They wouldn't have. He had a checkered background. You can look at so many in history. Look at Cyrus, who, by the way, there were people back in the day in 2015, Christians who were calling Donald Trump our Cyrus. But you look at Cyrus, Elijah, people who had done some pretty shady things, and then they went on to become great leaders for their nations. And that's super important to look at when we look at Donald Trump.
If we're a body, I would say some places have tourniquets around. We're not getting full blood flow because there are still some segregated ideals, and we need to come together and abandon those ideals, sacrifice them like an Isaac over a fire, God giving us a ram and being able to use that ram to push some of the fleshly ideas. The real question is, do we believe and have the faith, regardless of where we are in the body, to believe that not only there is a true God, to where we would say, woe of me of unclean lips. You know, like Joseph, a coat of many colors, to go into jail for 7 years and be forgotten, humbled, because he saw dreams. He was given the gift, but his arrogance, God wanted to purge. And I believe that's America. God is purging the coat of many colors off of America so that it is a reflection of the beauty that God is.